A few days ago, someone tagged me in something for this, and I was like, all right, he's going to be in a new movie. That's not him. Why are you showing me a picture of this other guy? And I passed it up. Part of me was like, is he trying to say this is The Rock? I was like, it kind of looks like The Rock, but it's not The Rock. All right, well, I'll wait to hear more about this. That was him. Oh my God. And this is him side by side with the real guy that he's playing. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson looks unrecognizable in transformation for upcoming film role. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson shared a sneak peek of his role in the upcoming A24 biographical sports drama, The Smashing Machine, about the life of former wrestler MMA star Mark Kerr. I remember Mark Kerr. Okay, that's why he looked familiar. Not only is the dramatic role a departure for Johnson, who typically stars in action fare, that is action, or family-friendly films, but he likely completely transformed himself for the film. First look at Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine, starring The Rock and Emily Blunt. The 52-year-old caption, the still image posted on Instagram on Tuesday, in which he can be seen sitting in the corner of a wrestling ring. In addition to sporting a full head of hair, Johnson also appears to have undergone extensive makeup and prosthetics to turn himself into the heavyweight champion, as well as covering up his trademark tattoos. Yeah. In a hashtag, Johnson noted that the image was taken on the first day of production of the upcoming film, which is preceded by a 2002 HBO documentary of the same name. The documentary delved into Kerr's struggle with substance abuse, his relationship with his then girlfriend, various training partners, and his friendship with fellow MMA star Mark Coleman. Earlier in the day, Johnson shared a behind-the-scenes look at his training for the roles. I knew he was training for a fighting movie, which involved the legendary fighter himself. My training camp became complete when the man himself, Mark Kerr, trained with us, the WWE star, captioned the series of photos. I wonder if he's going to add that to his repertoire. I wonder if he's going to add some moves that he learned from MMA to his wrestling when he comes back. He's an effing machine that can close the distance with scary speed and power, he continued. I'll forever be grateful to the core for his invaluable knowledge. He's been gracious enough to pass on to me, and especially for the brotherhood we share. My. Well, I'm interested in seeing this. I always thought to myself, you hear about guys being tough guys in wrestling and stuff, and I've heard that The Rock is one of the tougher guys. I have heard that. I haven't heard any stories like Ming about him or nothing like that. Like everyone always says Ming, as far as being the toughest goes. I hear Lesnar come up. I hear, there's another one Flair was talking about. What is his name? I can't remember, because I remember he had said something to Mark Henry about him during a Hall of Fame speech, I believe. And he was like, hey, Mark Henry, this guy. Like, so in other words, so I guess for him to say, hey, Mark Henry, I know you're tough. So Mark Henry's in there. What's his name? Damn. Farouk. Rick Rude. The Steiners. So I've heard about some of the toughest, but I have heard The Rock is one of the tougher guys. And, when he was on Joe Rogan, I saw that clip, where he had said something about wanting to do MMA at one point. So I was like, okay, so, you got to have a fighting edge and a fire to compete in that way. I played football, so, you have to have you can't be a punk and play football. You can't be, You know what I mean? So this should be interesting. I'm interested. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share.